What is up, everyone? We are back. Hope everyone had a great holiday, New Year's, and Christmas. I just took the time and chilled. It was fantastic. I had a whole week off of work, and I just hung out with my girlfriend and family, and it was a good time. But we're back at the shop. We are kind of going in a different route now. I was thinking about some stuff, and I decided to change my mind on what I want to prioritize right now out of the whole long list of things that I have to do over the winter. And as I've mentioned a little bit in some of the old other videos, we're painting the cars. So with that, we have a time frame that we can paint them in. And for me to go through and do all the mechanical things that I want to do, I just would be super rushed on the bodywork and getting it ready to paint it in that certain amount of time. So I decided to wait on that stuff, and I'm going to start doing the bodywork. So as I did last winter, this quarter on this side came out, and we're gonna start on this quarter and get this all fixed, get the Bondo and all that shit straight, and then probably just do like a skim coat across the whole panel. I know it's gonna be fully Bondoed, but it's a drift car and I don't really care. I just want it to be straight and look as good as it can get. And with the color that we have in mind to paint these cars, shit's gonna be spicy. So I'm gonna just put you in a time lapse and start sanding. In this angle, you can truly see how bad the bodywork is on this quarter. You run your hand across it, it is quite wavy. So what I'm gonna do is I have a 12-inch long block. I'm gonna put 80 grit on it, and I'm just gonna lightly go across this whole corner, find the high and the low spots of it all, and then go from there. Okay, so as you can see, where we already rubbed through the primer, and there's even a little bit of Bondo there, right? It's already showing. So that just really quickly, like I did, showing all of the high and low spots. We just go little by little until everything is smooth out. Get the high spots down, and then we'll build up the low spots to meet the high spots, and then skim it, and then this will be good. So I just went through and did the whole panel in 180 to get all of the 90 grit scratches out. Just gonna basically skim coat from here that way, and then there's a few dents right here from when I hit the tires at Auto City. So then I'll probably just skim that and then sand that down smooth, and then quarter should be good. I got to fix that again, make my lip. Kind of got a little messed up when I started pulling the quarter, but that's fixable. So it is all fixable. That's the one thing about bodywork. You can always just sand it down and redo it if it ain't right. So as you can see, this door is completely destroyed. It's got thousands of little dents in it, so I'm not going to be using these doors. Just to save some time, I'm going to be taking the doors off the parts car. I was actually able to pick up some new fenders. These things are actually in really good shape, considering, I mean, the clear coat's peeling and stuff, and there's one little dent right here on this one, and I think there's No, this one is dentless, but it's got some scratches in it. But I picked them up for a really good deal, so that was super cool. I didn't have to go through and fix the fenders that were on the car, because this one, if you remember correctly, got a little beat up when I crashed it. So I'm just gonna get back to sanding, and this might be a pretty dry video, but hey, it's the name of the game, right? All right, it is now Saturday. We are back at the shop. I actually didn't go ahead and put Bondo on this quarter. I went and I sanded some of the car, as you saw. We just had a little team meeting, got the season schedule kind of roughly set up for this year. I actually haven't formally introduced to the channel, but this is the new guy.
What's up, guys?
Say hi, new guy. This is Brett.
Say hi to myself.
Yeah, this is Brett. He's got the red C5, and we actually met him at our first event that we did last year, and ended up parking next to each other for like the next two events, I think, and then him and Tyler geeked over each other's cars and became butt buddies. And
you
then,
guys decide which one's better.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the only difference between ours is mine's fixed roof, so I don't have a hatch, and then he's got a hatch.
Yeah.
But I like the sleek down and back, but we just put Matt's wheel on my car. So I was like, screw it, let's see what it looks like. It's a little bit of a gap, but
he went on a limb and just grabbed the wheel and bolted it up, and I think he shouldn't have done that. Cause that shit looks hot.
That's 9.5 plus 35.
It's 9 plus 38.
I have 8 of these wheels, and I just put that one on, and now I'm like, shoot.
3-piece the world. Yeah, look, that looks really good. That looks really good on there. Looks like you might be spending some more money.
I'm trying to sell a car just to fund this car right now.
Yeah, the struggles of drifting, hey? Yep. Well, those are my wheels and you can't have them, so take them off your car. $2,000.
I know what you paid for those.
But yeah, we're basically just all going to be doing some body work today. Justin is actually going to prep the inside of his car. He's got pretty much the majority of it sanded down and cleaned. He's just going to go over a couple other spots, and then he's going to spray the inside, steel it. He did the bash bar. It looks really good. That shit is the bee's knees. So he's just going to be doing that. Britt's going to be sanding. He's fixing his bumper, and I'm going to be sanding my car. Tyler is not here. He's doing some family stuff. But yeah. What do you think, Justin?
First, how does that even... Oh, you have 5x114.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck did that even fit on there? Dude, it goes hard.
All right, so these new fenders have the pinstriping on them. And if you ever had to take off this pinstriping, peeling it off is a freaking nightmare. So the best tool that they ever invented is one of these discs, these 3M discs. It takes off stickers and vinyl and all that type of stuff. Super freaking easy. Take the drill and it just takes it right off. Doesn't even mess the paint up or anything. So if you're not repainting like I am, you can take that stuff off and it won't harm the paint at all. You know, just don't stay
Don't stay in one spot for too long.
Don't stay in one spot for too long. All right, I was getting there. All right. So I got the whole car besides the doors rough sanded. I brought it outside because I want to blow it off and I don't want all the dust going inside the shop. So I'm gonna blow it off. We're gonna push it back inside and then we're gonna finally lay some Bondo down. First coat's on. I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit. I'm pretty sure that this coater is gonna need another coat. I didn't mix up enough to skim coat as much as I wanted to. And as you can see right there, you can still see the little bit of the dip in that dent. So another coat on this is gonna be probably needed. Possibly another coat here just because it was a decent sized dent. So we'll see how I can feather that one out. This one over here was just two little dings. So that one, I'm just basically just gonna scuff it. That should be good there. The rest of the car is pretty decent. Now it's just kind of a waiting game. I probably should have done the Bondo work before I sanded the rest of the car, so it had stuff to do while the Bondo is drying. But I also didn't want to get a bunch of sanding dust into the Bondo, so waiting game now. What are you doing, buddy?
Spraying.
Boy, you sweating. You're sweating, dude.
I'm nervous.
The interior is going to be one colored, non-fugly.
On the road,
You missed a spot, pal.
just that little front section, I think it's only pretty good.
Gray. ET phone home. He's rocking with the old steel gray. Are you gonna weld to it just because you can?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Actually, you're gonna weld to it.
I don't wanna. I think you should.
Oh man.
So we're giving the Bondo a little bit more time to dry up before I start sanding. So we're just gonna sit here and fuck with Justin until he paints the inside of his car and make sure he doesn't mess up. But yeah, stick showed up and we're just kind of hanging out. So yeah. Hey bud, you keep dripping into your fucking paint job.
Thanks, pal. You got a fan?
Not gonna bore you guys anymore with me sanding my car. So I'm just gonna bust it out this week, and hopefully by the end of this next week that the whole car will be ready and we can get into hitting it with some primer and blocking the primer down and finish up sanding the body kit and the rest of the car, you know, getting all the nicks and crannies all set up, get it completely ready for paint so that we can go and just take it to the booth, clean it, tape it, put it in the booth, and spray it. We're shooting for the end of January to spray the cars. So hopefully that actually comes to fruition, and then we can get into the nitty and gritty stuff that we're gonna be doing to the car that I'm super excited for. It's gonna be a completely different car this year, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm really excited for that stuff. Really, really excited for all the cars to be painted. We're all painting them the same color. We're gonna have 5 cars the same color, all in grid, hanging out. Like, it's gonna look so sick on the track and just in the pits and stuff. I'm super, super stoked for that. Justin's finishing up his interior with the Steelite. That is already looking really good. And I'm just gonna continue to sand away. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch up with you guys in the next one. Peace.